So question 5 says, given a mean, standard deviation, and raw score, find the corresponding z-score. Again, assume the distribution is normal. The mean is 110, the standard deviation is 10, and x equals 123. So again, if I look at this is said normally distributed, I know the mean is out here in the middle at 110. So 110 is here. And then the standard deviation is 10. So as I move from the mean, I have to add 10. So 110 plus 10 would be like 120. Then we'd have 130 and then like 140. So half the data is to the right of this of the mean. And then if we subtract 10, so that would be like 100, 90, and 80. So they're wanting x to be around 123. So we're talking here is where 123 is. So notice that that would just be just to the right of 120, which means we should just be a little past one standard deviation graphically. So if I convert this from the actual values to z values, this standardizes it. So again, I can use the formula z equals x minus x bar over s. Notice that 123 was our actual x value. The mean was this 110. And then if we divide that by the standard deviation, which was, I think we said 10, so the standard deviation is 10, we can kind of get our math going here. So 128 minus 110 would give us again 18. 18 divided by 10 would be again this 1.8. So we're seeing that 1.8 there. I'm sorry, I should have put a 123 there. I put a 128 there. Sorry about that. We don't get the exact value there. So try that again. X was 123. So 123 minus 110 is actually 13. And divided by 10 would be 1.3. And that makes better sense to us because from our graphing perspective, we were just saying it does look like it's at the halfway mark here. That would have been like 1.5. So it looks like it should be a little bit past 1. So 1.3 sounds reasonable as a z-score. So if I change it from the actual value to a z value, I would get a 1.3. So notice that if we go out past two standard deviations, it's an unusual event. Since we're not out past two, this is not considered an unusual event. But notice how our other example, I think we got negative 2.5, that was considered an unusual event. Now, as we move forward, you can print out some of this from, I think I've got a handout in Blackboard. If you like to print these little bell-shaped curves out, you could print them out if you're not good at freehanding things. So it looks like this one's a little bit different, so we'll put this on a different video.